All right, we are now live. Hello, 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 everyone. ¿Cómo estás? How are you guys
Hello.
doing? All right. So, uh, relatively slow week. We were talking on our Discord earlier. Apparently, next month is not next month, but March is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, March is going to be, I won't say crazy, but it's definitely going to be a more return to form.
Let me find what all's going on. You guys just kept posting things for March. I was like, oh, why?
But I got all the details, all the
All right.
facts.
So, D&D. I'm assuming that's the D&D Honor Among Thieves movie.
I
Shazam! Fury of the Gods. They're both, I think, March 17th.
I can't watch two movies at the same day. I mean, I can, but like, will I?
I'm gonna let you know now. You should watch the Shazam one because unless Mai can agree to be on the podcast for that, I have nothing to contribute to the D&D one because I never played D&D in my life.
Well, you could just watch the movie and enjoy it.
Okay,
It's a fantasy
but
movie. I
I
like
can't say how
fantasy.
accurate it is to D&D.
There's no such thing as being accurate to D&D. You do whatever you
Okay,
want. Or we're just going to really decide if it's a good movie or not.
there's Jedi Fallen Order, which is a video game.
Uh,
And Shadow and Bone, I forget what that is. Shadow and Bone is a Netflix show. I don't even know what that's about.
huh. I haven't watched. I thought Shadow and Bone was a game. No, I'm thinking Skull and Bones or something like that, maybe. Random question: Are you excited for Shazam?
Yeah, I think I am. Yeah,
Okay. I
a
have
little
gotten some
conflicted.
interesting responses from people
I mean,
regarding
Shazam was
that.
like the best one out of the little starting of the Snyderverse. I feel like.
Oh yeah, it was one of the better movies, if not the best movie in the universe. But I don't know. But I guess more on that when we talk about the trailer. I guess.
Um, then we also have Gotham Knights, Superman and Lois. I don't know if those will be like week to week things or what we're gonna do with that.
I'd probably say we would do the first episode, the mid series, the mid season, and then the ending.
Okay.
Just do it all at once. Unless you want to do week to week, which it's fine.
My also wrote Justice League Cosmic Chaos. I have no idea what that is, and I'm the DC guy.
I have no idea what that is.
And a new Bayonetta game, which I didn't know they were making a new Bayonetta game, but apparently it's just an Origin that's coming on the Switch.
I mean, I don't know. I've never played Bayonetta.
I've never played Bayonetta either.
My introduction to Bayonetta was Super Smash Bros. Probably. So
Same, same. I only know Bayonetta from Super Smash Bros. Never played any of their games or Tina or anything else. I guess. But that's for March. That's for March. For what's going on right now, we're going to the dawn of DC, which I guess will be an event or a period of DC, where for this year we'll be highlighting Batman, The Flash, Green Lantern, Cyborg, and the Titans.
glad the Titans are getting some love.
Yeah, so I don't believe you are all caught up with the comics, reading them week to week. So in I think the latest issue of Nightwing, Superman and Wonder Woman met up with Nightwing. Uh, so the Justice League has fallen. The Justice League is no more. They have
Fallen.
disbanded.
Oh, disbanded.
I don't
Okay,
know if it's
interesting.
disbanded or anything, but during the Dark Crisis event, the headquarters got attacked. A lot of things happened. Some people are not on the team, but Superman and Wonder Woman came to Nightwing about starting a new league where Nightwing will be the leader.
Interesting. Who would be on this team, or do we not know yet?
Well, Nightwing ended up turning them down, and he said he wants to focus on having the Titans united again because Titan Tower was also attacked and destroyed.
Ah,
So he decided he's not going to take up the position of being the leader of the Justice League. He's going to build a new Titans Tower in Bloodhaven.
interesting.
So yeah, that's why the Titans is going to be one of the highlights. I'm actually surprised Cyborg is getting a solo adventure. We'll see what happens there.
That actually pleased me because I think I remember we were talking at some point about like possible like solo Cyborg storylines, and there wasn't much going on around there. Like there were characters, but like how many of them were interesting or that we knew of?
Oh yeah, when we looked up Cyborg villains or something,
Yeah,
and we just got a list of like villains
Gray.
who are cyborgs.
I was like, okay, let's expand his rogues gallery. Let's make Cyborg more of an interesting character. You know, so I'm happy he's getting a solo comic.
Yeah, enough of him being the man in the chair on the Watchtower or wherever.
You know, make it more interesting.
He hasn't done anything since being on the Justice League besides teleporting people.
Exactly. He's connected to the mother box and he's the teleporter.
So, yeah, hopefully they expand some more on him. Kind of interesting to see why they're also doing Green Lantern, Flash, and Batman, but not others. Like Superman wasn't mentioned, Wonder Woman, or any other ones.
I don't know. I think the only reason Batman's even on that list is because they're just never going to not do Batman.
Batman's their moneymaker, yeah. But also on the Dawn of DC, that was like one tab. Next to it was like maybe for next year it was just Wonder Woman.
Oh, that's fine.
And then I believe a tab over, you could barely see it, but it kind of looks like the Wildcats, I think they're called. The Blackhawks?
I don't know that team. Is that a team?
Yeah, it was like the team. I think Wonder Woman was on it during World War I or II.
That's not the Justice Society.
No, I think she's been on multiple teams. This one's just more all military, no superpower people.
Oh, okay. So she was on a team of soldiers being a superhuman. I got you.
Yeah.
Steve Trevor, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm all for it.
Yeah. It's kind of like Captain America's like Howling Commandos, pretty much.
I wonder if this is indicative on the future of DC. If they're trying to really promote like the Titans and stuff in the comics, so for media outlets they can start focusing on them rather than Batman, Superman, all that.
Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, that's all we really know about the Dawn of DC so far. Not much else. We know that Tom Taylor, who's been writing Superman, Son of Kal-El, and the Nightwing stories, is going to be heading up Titans. Who's running Cyborg?
Oh, let me double check. I have lost that article.
Comes from Morgan Hampton and Tom Rainey, who've done Green Lantern Threshold. Yeah. We'll find out more about it when things come out. We'll just move on. We also got a new trailer for Shazam: Fury of the Gods.
How'd you like it? How'd you like the trailer?
I like the trailer. I thought it was fine.
So I recently saw a video where someone was talking about these movie trailers, the comic book hero trailers, where they're starting to become all very generic and you can just start to guess the lines. So I was listening to the Shazam movie and then like I found myself just mouthing a bunch of the lines that were going to come out and I was like, oh my gosh, it is becoming generic. It's tragic. I think the trailer formula for movies needs to be swapped up.
I mean, yeah, there's something that could be done about trailers. Like, I feel like the Ant-Man and the Wasp one really showed way too much.
Like, thankfully, I don't have the attention span to notice what was going on in Ant-Man and the Wasp. It was just all a blur to me. But um, yeah, no, I think they need to start. There's someone somewhere needs to start like doing something different with trailers or something.
But yeah, I mean, overall, like, I'm so excited. We get it. It's Shazam. It's a kid who gets superpowers. He's not gonna say anything brilliant or anything. He's just happy to be fighting like dragons, being with his family.
It was cool seeing the dragon.
Yeah.
The movie in itself, I'll say one thing about this trailer. I have no idea what's going on. So,
Well, it sounds like the Daughters of Atlas want to take the powers from Shazam because the wizard just kind of took the powers from the gods.
oh,
Because Atlas is like one of the A's in Shazam. He has like the stamina of Atlas, the endurance of Atlas.
huh. Awesome. So, I sent something to the business chat
Okay.
that just kind of popped up on my feed.
Okay. I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So looks like they're getting the powers back. It looks like all the other kids besides Billy have lost their powers to the Daughters of Atlas.
Sounds like a Shazam story.
Yeah. Almost like what's going on in Shazam actually right now. Right now, the only one with powers is Mary right now.
There's been a lot of love for Mary Marvel.
Mary's gotten a lot of love lately.
Like a lot. I'm not mad at it. I just noticed that. I was like, interesting. Everybody likes Mary Marvel all of a sudden.
Yeah, she just got a little solo book thing of herself where she's the only one of the Shazam family who has powers. Billy's missing, but like we assume he has
Imagine
powers.
being Mary Marvel and getting a solo book before John Stewart. I'm just putting that out there.
Jon Stewart has a solo book, actually.
I don't think so.
Yes, he has become the battery of all the Green Lanterns.
It doesn't sound like a solo book. It sounds like he became the battery of all the Green Lanterns.
He's like a god of willpower or something now, I think.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't double check, but I'm pretty sure he's now a god. Jon Stewart.
Oh, you know what? I think I did see something about him getting a solo book. I didn't know it was already out. It's like the all green him, right?
Yeah, he's like all green. He's like the embodiment of willpower now or something.
Wow.
I didn't read it, but like he showed up during the event Dark Crisis.
I guess I'll have to read that. See if it's any good. I feel like I've been waiting for a Jon Stewart book for like ever, and I didn't even notice one came out.
Yeah, Mary's been getting a lot. She just got a solo book. In the past few years, she's also had a major role in what was it? Deceased as one of the surviving heroes. She took on Wonder Woman and beat her. She's also in DC Vampires as one of the few heroes who is on the human side trying to stop the vampires.
Vampires.
Yeah.
That DC's was zombies.
DC's is zombies, but there's also DC versus vampires.
Oh, okay. You said that. I must have missed that part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Nightwing gets bit by like the vampire queen. He kills the queen. He becomes the ruler of all the vampires. And yeah, he starts recruiting other heroes and villains into his rogue. So like they have now.
You telling me Nightwing is the master vampire villain?
Yeah,
Oh, I need to read this. What? That sounds incredible. Nightwing is the master vampire villain?
yeah. I mean, that kind of, if you do read it, that ruins like the first issue or two, I think, because before they know who exactly is like leading the vampires.
That's fine. I'll just void it from my memory. What's the book called again? DC versus vampires?
Yeah, I think it's just DC versus vampires, or vampires versus DC.
Vampires versus DC. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, this came out in 2021.
Yeah, it started came out like Halloween last year or something, I think. And it's been just going on as a monthly.
Oh, I'm excited to read this.
Maybe a trade might come out soon because I think it ended.
This sounds amazing.
Yeah, issue 12 just came out, and it's a.
It says to 2023, so I don't know if it just ended or if it's still going on. Oh, I know.
I think the main story just ended because the main story, DC versus Vampires, it's 12 out of 12. That one just came out, but there's like, I think, a side story that might still be going on.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll let you know. It's been a while since I've wanted to read a specific storyline in a comic book, but this has gathered my interest.
Yeah, because there's also DC Vampires All Out War. All Out War has like the team of Mary Marvel, Deathstroke, Booster Gold, Deadman.
I wonder if they have a volume so I don't have to buy like issue for issue, or should I just get issue for issue?
It might come out soon because I think the last one just came out like last month. So
I do see a volume. What's this volume 1?
it's probably just like pre-order at this point, right? DC versus Vampires.
No, it looks like it's. I think it's split into 3 volumes, but I don't want a hardcover volume. I want a softcover volume.
You like soft cover volumes more?
Yeah, I don't know. It feels like more comic booky to me. I know that sounds weird. Interesting that the volume 1 is on like super sale. Or not the hardcover, only the Kindle. Oh, that's sad. And then I see All Out War as well. Okay. May have to buy these books.
Okay. Yeah, I see. Okay, you're right. Like hardcover volume 1, it's like $21.99. Buy it now, get January 30th. Volume 2 doesn't come out till April 4th.
Ah, okay. I see. And then volume 3 is some long time in the future.
Yeah, probably.
It's good. It's good. It gives me something to look forward to. Thank you, Huxley.
No, volume 2 is all of them, 7 to 12. I mean, the last it's just volumes.
Okay.
And I think the other one you're talking about must be the All Out War one, which is just like 6 issues.
Yeah.
And that one comes out July 4th. So the side story comes out July 4th. It's the last one to come out.
Excellent.
So you can get the first half now, and you just gotta wait till like April for the second half.
Excellent. I'll buy the first half probably shortly. Or should I just finally get a Kindle? Nah.
No, I really like having a library.
I like having it in my hand.
I agree. Moving on. Sarah Shahi says that she was barely given any screen time and says that no one was allowed to be there when the rock scenes came up.
I guess you could kind of see that in the movie.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know, actually.
Well, like, does she need screen time? Because who is this? This is the mom?
I guess so, yeah. Yeah, I think it is the mom.
I think she had enough screen time. She was like a major player.
Yeah, I don't know what more she could have did because she's not the love interest, or at least
she's not a love interest. She's like not another hero. Like we could have given more screen time to Hawkman, Doctor Fate, or what was the one girl's name again?
I think Cyclone.
Cyclone. That sounds right. We could have
Oh,
given it to Adam the Smasher, but I don't need Adam Smasher. I think Cyclone and Doctor Fate were the coolest ones. They could have used more screen.
Cyclone.
Cyclone.
Cyclone was one of the coolest characters to you.
I thought she was really cool.
Why? She didn't do
Her
it.
and Doctor Fate. Her powers look cool on screen, so I wouldn't mind
Oh,
seeing
okay.
more of it.
I guess it's flashy. All right, that's fair. That's fair. She's a little flashy. I thought you meant like she was like an interesting character. I was like, she didn't do anything. Yeah, I could see more Doctor Fate. I always accept more Doctor Fate. Hawkman, I feel like got enough screen time, but I mean, he was one of the more interesting characters in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know how much more experience, more screen time she, I guess, wanted. Because she's not playing anyone, I guess. I mean, I don't know anything about the Black Adam war. Maybe she's more important than Ron, but
I don't know. If anything, the kid was probably more important to Black Adam than the mom. The mom was just there because like she was the mom.
I know the kid is like important in the comics or whatever, but who does she play? Isis. Okay, Isis.
I think that was the mom.
Black Adam. Oh, she does have powers.
In the comics,
I think Black Adam might share. She's a superheroine.
Okay.
I don't know to what extent. Now I feel like I have to research this character. Isis, DC Comics.
Yeah, but in the context of this movie, like I wasn't expecting him to give his powers to more people right now.
Yeah.
So like I don't think she needed more screen time. That being said, it does suck that like no one was allowed to be there when The Rock's doing his scenes. Like it's pretty entitled, I guess.
This is so weird. I don't understand this character. I think she gets her powers from like the goddess Isis.
Okay.
Or like from an amulet or something.
Yeah, but for right now, where this movie was, she did not have anything. She was just like the mom to the kid.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know what's going on with this character, but regardless, I don't think she needed any more screen time. Like, I feel like she actually got a decent amount, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let us know what y'all think.
Enough for her to maybe come back in the sequel, at least. Like, if there ever was going to be a sequel, probably not.
Or maybe get her powers in the sequel. Oh, there'll never be a sequel. At least not for a considerably long time, yes, but maybe one day.
But moving on. So we got word that Doom Patrol and Titans will be ending after their current season concludes.
That's not that surprising.
Yeah.
Surprising. Titans, I'm a little blown because I'm actually enjoying season 4. It's not perfect, but it's fun. So a little disappointed in that getting canceled after I finally started to like truly enjoy the show. Doom Patrol, I like the first 2 seasons. Season 3 fell off for me. Season 4 has been kind of meh.
I agree. Like I've enjoyed the first 2. These last 2 haven't been the greatest for me. I think they're still enjoyable, but they're definitely not as good as like the first 2.
And like, you know, trust me, all you guys want on my opinion on it. I will admittedly say that I may have a bias because I just kind of watched it all straight, so I could just be suffering from burnout with Doom Patrol. But I don't know, the quality seemed like it went down after season 2. Like,
I don't think the quality went down. It's just I don't think it's very consistent. Like we just get sidetracked a lot now.
Yeah, a lot of sidetracks, a lot of rehashing of like the same story, or sorry, not sorry, same character like conflict. But But I don't know. I think it was just maybe it was just the mid-season finale or whatever for before they went on break this season. But there was like I just remember distinct scenes where I felt like the acting dropped off horrendously, or maybe not even the acting. Maybe it was the writing just dropped off horrendously. But like it just something didn't feel right when I was like watching it.
We also have to remember James Gunn and Peter Safran said they want to do a DC universe that's interconnected from like the TV shows, the movies, animated movies. I think they just said animation, and I think they also mentioned comics.
Yeah, but I think
But they also said that this decision was made before they took on the role.
yeah. Like it was before they took on the role, but they also said they wanted to keep like Elseworld storylines and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I think while I'm cool with them having a huge interconnected universe, I think they should be careful because like that's kind of one of the issues people have right now with Marvel is that you have to watch the Marvel shows, and people are kind of tired of doing that. Like, so maybe like if it's one or two shows, sure. Of like if it was like Agents of Shield, right? That's fine.
Well,
like if they give us an Argus show, that's fine.
I don't know, because for the most part, for me, like I feel like Marvel said they'll all be the shows be interconnected and do something, but like I really haven't seen them really do anything.
I mean, they're setting up for something. They're like hints at it, but it's not necessarily anything. It's because we have no idea what Phase 4 is setting up to. I mean, we know Kang, but like, I don't know what's going on in Phase 4, but that's a whole discussion for something else.
Well, what we do know now is Last of Us has been renewed for a second season.
Of course. Those first two episodes were spectacular. They have more than enough content to do the second season, i.e., they have a second game. So, if I don't even know if the first season is going to encompass the whole first game or not, but
well, they said the second season will be the second game, so I guess they plan on doing.
Oh, they said it. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I'm for it.
Okay, how we feel about Marvel Studios' Daredevil Born Again series, adding writers from DC and CW's Arrow, The Flash, and Legends of Tomorrow show, as well as Netflix's Narcos.
I think I was reading it and I was like, huh, that's kind of interesting. And then Narcos popped up and I was like, what?
That's like the odd man out here, but like they're writers. I'm sure they can write anything.
I don't know how I feel about a bunch of CW writers working on this. But hey, if they think they can do it, they can do it.
Well, from the sounds of it, it's gonna be a lighter Daredevil series than the Netflix one.
I mean, yeah, sure, that's cool. It could be lighter, but I'm not gonna say I'm the only person in the world who hasn't thought the CW has made a lot of questionable writing. See,
Tomorrow was all right.
Also, Tomorrow was great. That's fine. But the Flash fell off after season 2. What else? Arrow is fine. It had its up and downs, so that's fine with me. I don't know what else they said. Did you say Supergirl?
No, I didn't say Supergirl. I said The Flash, Arrow, and Legends of Tomorrow, and Narcos.
Okay, I guess that's not that bad when I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I guess that's not that bad.
Okay, well, rumor is that Captain America: New World Order will be a mini Avengers movie, like Civil War.
I really hope that.
I don't even know why it needs to be.
Like,
just
give
have
him his own movie.
Yeah, like you'll be fine. Anthony Mackie doesn't need other people.
Like,
let him grow into this.
Exactly. Let him have his own Falcon movie. Not Falcon, Captain America movie. Y'all made him Captain America. Now let him be Captain America in his own movie. He doesn't need a bunch of Avengers. Like, if you want like one person, like how in Winter Soldier, they had Black Widow. Was Falcon also in Winter Soldier? Yeah. If you have like two people like that who are kind of for his story, yeah, that's fine. But like, I don't need like Kate Bishop, Shang-Chi. Like, I don't need all of them there. She-Hulk. I'm just guessing. I don't know. I can't even think of characters in this current
I'm just trying to
phase.
think, like, who would make sense to just like, be part of this, really?
Well,
I
yeah,
guess
like who would you
Shang-Chi
have
kind of still
recruited?
makes sense because his dad was the Mandarin and, like, he was one of the people running the world. So
Well,
Shang-Chi, I guess, makes sense.
I think we talked about it, but there was rumors that this movie was about them getting vibranium and stuff, right? So I assume Black Panther will appear, or I mean Shuri,
Shuri.
but I don't know. I really don't know.
Like I'm not expecting Doctor Strange or like a Hulk to show up. I'm not expecting Spider-Man to be dealing with any of this stuff.
I just don't know how they would all meet him, but I guess it doesn't matter. Uh, I what? Do we get an Avengers movie before that or after that? I don't even. I can't even think of the order right now.
Um,
I'm sure if we
I
get an Avengers movie before it, I guess
I
it's
think
more.
we do get Avengers movie for it. I
It
could be
just
wrong.
it just feels kind of shitty that like you made a Captain America, give him a Captain America movie. Don't give him a mini Avengers movie. Like we don't need that. Like Civil War. Civil War, I could argue is a Captain America movie, but it was a Captain America and Iron Man movie, and it just had the other Avengers. But the story was very focused on those two specifically. Um, but I mean, I don't know. We'll
How
see.
are we feeling about Amazon developing a Tomb Raider film, TV, and game that will all be interconnected?
Okay, I guess. I mean, we're Tomb Raider is easy. It's not easy, but like we all know it can do well in multiple platforms. Uh, a new Tomb Raider game would be nice.
I was just kind of confused. Like, what's going on here? Is it not just like the same person raiding tombs all the time? Like, are we gonna build a universe
Well, I guess the idea
with
is
different
like
characters?
I guess the idea behind it is it's just going to be very linear. Like this Laura Croft who did this tomb would still have that experience from doing that tomb. They probably might draw references to each other. I mean, it would be like an Indiana Jones thing, but like again, it's not. I don't. You don't really need to word it as interconnected. I guess the only way I guess they want to make it clear that like it's the same Laura Croft in the show, it's the same Laura Croft in the game, it's the same Laura Croft in the movie. But I don't think it really like it makes a universe per se.
Okay, I was a little confused, but like, I mean, they already do this. Like, they make games for movies a lot.
Yeah, but I think they just want to make it clear like it's the same Laura Croft specifically.
Okay.
But
Well, how we feel about Frog and the Toad series coming to Apple TV Plus?
I don't know what Frog and the Toad is. So.
What?
Or it's like I know, but I can't quite remember. You know, like those fever dreams.
I'm mostly confused because, like, isn't this just like a 5-minute story?
Yeah,
I think it is like a series of stories with Frog and the Toad,
I'm pretty
but
sure.
like they're very short stories. They're children's books.
I mean, I can't tell you. Like I said, it's like a fever dream. It's just like when I'm looking at the image, I know it, and I know I recognize it, but I cannot tell you anything about it. Go catch it.
I mean, we'll see what Apple TV does with it. Like, I can only imagine they're just being shorts about Frog and the Toad.
Hey, I mean, it's Apple TV. They do shorts all the time, right? So
I don't know. I don't use Apple TV.
that's fair.
All right, Avatar: Way of the Water is now the 4th biggest movie of all time, overtaking Star Wars: The Force Awakens. So we had 2 bullet points for this originally. We had one because it overtook. I forget which one it was, but it became 5th by
It beat No
overtaking
Way
something.
Home.
No Way Home.
No, it overtook Infinity War.
Infinity War. It took Infinity War, and then it overtook Star Wars like yesterday.
Yeah, the movie has legs. What can we say? I haven't seen it yet, so like I have no opinion on this. But
I think I saw something else earlier that said it's the first like blockbuster film to be #1 in theaters 7 weeks straight.
it's the first one since the first movie.
Oh,
Only I think its first movie, the original Avatar, did that same thing. Which again, like I said, I don't know. People like the movies, man. I don't know.
And yeah, I still have not seen this.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either. But I mean, I'll get to it eventually. It's probably going to stay in theaters for a long time. So
I won't get to it eventually. It'll probably just never happen, guys. But something that might happen for me is Seth Rogen's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Mutant Mayhem.
I like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so I'm
I
excited.
love the Turtles.
I like Seth Rogen, so I'm also excited.
It's apparently coming out August 4th of this year.
That's nice. More content.
For something I've never heard of, I was surprised to hear it coming out this year.
I feel like we actually talked about it on this podcast one time, but it was like a long time ago.
Maybe. But yeah, it's going to be a CGI movie with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's all I really got to say. I just love my turtles. I'm here to see Leonardo.
I don't care if it's just them fighting Shredder every single iteration. That's all I want. Shredder.
All right, that takes. Oh, I guess not all the news media because we got a new teaser for Super Mario Bros. Movies, which I'm watching right now. It's 30 seconds long.
You're not gonna just share it?
Oh, fine, we'll share it.
It's cold-blooded, actually. What?
You're the one who sent it to me.
I said I posted it.
If it ever plays.
It said, "How dare you stream me?"
All right, let me figure this out. Let me click the link and open up whatever website this is because I was just playing it off of Discord.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Super Smash Bros. Reference?
Mario.
This feels like a Super Smash Bros. Reference.
It just looks like the Donkey Kong game.
Maybe that's the reference. Oh, what? Cat Mario. Is that new? Is that new? But has there been a Cat Mario costume before?
Yeah.
I can't recall it. Should have been a Tanuki.
It should have been Tanuki. But I think it was like one of the more recent games he has. You can be a cat.
I haven't played a Mario game and I don't even know how long. I'm actually excited for this movie.
But yeah,
it seems fun.
It seems fun. I'm still kind of upset by Chris Pratt's performance so far, but like everyone else seems like they're hitting it out of the park.
Yeah, it's whatever, you know. He's voice acting. So,
but can I call it just his normal voice? It's not even him acting.
You know, it is what it is.
All right. Well, that's the news of the week. Now we're gonna go talk about the Super Sons, now streaming over on HBO Max. Okay. Hello, everyone. It's me, Haxley, here. Today I'm joined by Yef. And today we're talking about the Super Sons movie, now streaming over on HBO Max. All right. So, what we got to say about this?
I mean, the movie was really straightforward. I felt like it got to the point, and honestly, I liked it. I enjoyed it a lot. I'm happy it wasn't like trying to be super convolutedly deep or anything like that. It's just like a nice little comic movie. I feel like the voice acting was well done. I feel like the animation, for the most part, was cool. I only have probably one minor complaint. I think the story was fine. I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it.
I really enjoyed it. It was a very fun movie. I enjoyed it.
I feel like each character was portrayed well.
Yeah.
No qualms. Only complaint I had is like the CGI animation for Superman's glasses was really off-putting. Like they were way too thick. It just
He's not blind.
It
You gotta make sure people know he's blind.
It felt really strange. It just didn't look correct on his head. I guess it is my opinion. It felt really strange. And I was just like, okay. That's like literally the only complaint I had in the movie because it was the only thing that was jarring for me is whenever he had his glasses on.
All right. Well, I guess we'll start going over the details of the movies. All right. So we have John Kent, whose birthday's coming up. He's just a normal, 8-year-old, 10-year-old kid. Just playing some baseball, enjoying life in like Smallville. He has some busy parents who are reporters. And his dad's always away on business. Like right now, he said he was working on a story on ants in like somewhere in South America, I believe. Which is like the second like anime movie we've seen this year or in the 2 years that have ants.
Yeah, referencing ants and studying them. It was very interesting.
But what else happened?
He sucks at baseball.
He sucks at baseball.
Uh,
he finds his presents and he's like, pajamas.
Yeah, basically.
He's very disappointed that his dad does not show up to the baseball game, even after Clark promises to be there.
They get into a minor fight. He runs out the house, and in anger, he unleashes his heat vision, which destroys the silo. And his dad is like, "Oh, now you'll understand." And he finds out he is in fact Superman.
His dad is Superman. He is the son of Superman. He has powers, and now they gotta test him out to see like how much power he has. So they go to the Batcave to meet Batman and Robin. And Damian's just being a dick.
Yeah, Damian's being a dick as Damian is supposed to be, just a dick.
Yeah, he throws a batarang at Superboy. Like, oh, well, guess he doesn't have invulnerability. Pushes him over a ledge of the Batcave to make him fall. Like,
can't fly.
Can't fly.
Yeah, like I said, the movie's kind of straightforward. It's very straightforward.
Damian gets on a call with Cassie about joining the Teen Titans, and they voted, and they decided he's not fit to be part of the Teen Titans.
Yeah. Superman and Batman try to phone Green Arrow. He hasn't been able to raise comms, so they go investigate, and thus the plot begins.
After that, Batman shows up to the Batcave with Robin sitting, and we find out Batman's trying to put a Starro fragment on Damian. Batman gets away. Robin gets away. He finds out like the Teen Titans, the Justice League, a bunch of people have already been infected by Starro.
Everyone but Superboy, Superman, Super John.
So he goes to John, and yeah, they team up. When he gets John from school, Lois Lane shows up. John tests her to see if she's brainwashed by asking if he can have some cake. She agrees. He's like, "Yep, no, that's not something she would say. Let's run."
Yeah, well, she gets onto the ship and they have to like throw her off into a lake.
Yeah, Damian's like, "Kill her." I was like, "I'm not gonna kill my mom."
That was a very interesting interaction. He's like, "You should just kill her."
And then they just blast her off the plane anyway into a lake. It's like I don't know if she survives this, guys.
They determine that the way to stop Starro is to kill Starro. So they fly up to the watchtower, where they have to deal with everybody.
Yeah, where Damon was like, that. Well, there's no way they could know we arrived here, so it's gonna be very rare chance that anyone would be at this hangar to know we got here. And he opens the door, and there's like Martian Manhunter or something, I think, right? Or someone else.
Yeah, it was Martian Manhunter, I think. And then they had to fight the Titans and the Justice League, which they dispatched of, plot armoringly easily. But, dispatched them. And they didn't really have any issues until they were starting to fight their dads, Batman and Superman.
Yeah. It wasn't going well for them, so they had to switch dance partners.
Which Damian beat Superman by getting the kryptonite ring from his dad, and Super Jonathan beats Batman by simply being
super strong,
and Batman not having kryptonite. So, yeah. And they determined that, well, they found out through the Lois, hijacking the news across the world, that the way to defeat Starro is heat. So they decided their heat vision wasn't enough. So they decided they're going to crash the watchtower.
Yeah, they're going to have the watchtower go through orbit and just build up all the heat and burn Starro and themselves alive.
Not before sending the rest of the league back home.
Yeah, back to Earth.
As Starro is burning, his spores are dying off, so Batman and Superman wake up as Superman is able to save them before they completely, burn up, and able to land a ship. But Starro survives, so all four fathers and sons team up and beat Starro's ass. It's pretty bad. Up to the point where Superman throws Starro as a pitch, and Jonathan, knocks a home run using a tree as a bat.
So yeah, pretty straightforward, pretty fun movie overall. I enjoyed it. Kind of amazed how often we got Starro in the past few years.
Yeah, it's been interesting, but I'll take it. One thing I forgot to note is I really liked how in the end the relationship between Batman and Damian was concluded. Essentially, It felt touching,
Yeah, like they're trying. Damian was raised by a bunch of assassins before coming up with Batman, and Batman's doing his best to raise him to be a better person, to be less mean.
Yes.
And in the end, Damian gets invited to join the Teen Titans, where he refuses because he
didn't refuse. He said he'll think about it.
He'll think about it, and hung up.
Yeah.
To go on more adventures with his best friend and only friend, John Kent, as the Super Sons.
Yes. A very straightforward movie. It was fun. Acting was good. Had some touching moments. But other than that, there's not really much to say. It's not much to say. I don't have much to say on it, at least. Actually, did you have anything else you wanted to say on it?
No, like you said, it was pretty straightforward. It was just a really fun, enjoyable movie. Nothing really bad to say about it.
There wasn't any plot twists. The movie wasn't too short or too long. It was
just nice seeing the Super Sons hang out, because I really enjoyed their run in the comics.
Yeah, it was nice seeing that.
Nice to see Bat Cow.
That was a great cameo. Not cameo, but great Easter egg. The Bat Cow. And great to see that Damian considers the Bat Cow a very close friend of his.
Yeah. We didn't get to see any of the other pets, like who are the other? There's Pennyworth. I think there's Alfred.
We did see Crypto. We did forget to mention that.
We did see Crypto.
Chase him.
We didn't. We did go to the Fortress of Solitude and meet like John's grandparents.
Just a
granddad.
Yeah, it's Jor-El.
I don't know why they never have a crystal for their mom.
Frankly, comics. I don't know. Superman and Lois, they did. The Superior show, of course. Just kidding.
Well, Superman and Lois, Superman's brother had his mom's crystal.
Yeah.
Because like she was married before Jor-El, I think they said, or something like that.
Yes.
Or she was arranged to be married to someone else.
Yes. So they had the test tube babies that they do in Krypton, as opposed to the natural born baby that they have between Jor-El and I don't remember his mom's name.
I don't know either. But yeah, that's the Super Sons. We'll get another DC movie soon. I think next month with the Legion of Superheroes.
When does the Doom that comes to Gotham come out?
Doom that I don't know. Doom that came to Gotham. March 28th, 2023.
Yeah, so we got a couple DC movies coming out. 2 animated, 1 live. That's kind of nice, right?
Yeah. When does the Legion of Superheroes one come out?
I have no idea. I just took you at your word.
February 7th.
So yeah, looking forward to
2 weeks from now.
Looking forward to seeing to watching that.
Well, I guess next week Tuesday. Okay.
Looking forward to watching that.
Are we?
This Tomorrowverse. Not it's Tomorrowverse. Man of Tomorrowverse. Universe has been good so far. So
yeah, it's been good so far.
Limited.
I still just don't know where all these Legion of Superhero stuff comes from.
I don't know. Like I said, I think DC is just trying to highlight more characters to see if they can do different stories.
I suppose. I appreciate what they're doing with Marion Marvel, but I don't know. I feel like the Legion of Superheroes is just not sticking for me.
They're not particularly interesting, though.
We'll see if Cyborg sticks around with the Dawn of DC.
Yes.
But that concludes our show. We'll be back next week with Just The Last of Us, episode 3.
The Last of Us. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. I don't think anything else. Just The Last of Us. Pretty much it's just going to be The Last of Us till pretty much March, where we start getting all these other shows back.
Yep.
All right, till next time. Take care, everyone. Adios.
Adios, everybody.